There we go. I'm going to put it up here. Hopefully the sun's not too hot. I don't think it'll melt it out of the window again, but we'll see. So welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to go live and say hi. We're just going live to say hi to everybody. I hope everyone's doing great. Let me get it off of Wi-Fi. And there we go. And we got it off of Bluetooth, so now it should work better. I just parked there. Hello. Still getting over this damn bronchitis, but at work today. Say hi. Hey. Hi. How's everybody's week starting out? I know we're a day in. Happy lunch live? I don't know. Did everyone have a good Memorial Day? I was, for the most part, I didn't go live. I just didn't have time. I don't know if I'll have any time during the summer with these kids home to go live. We'll see, but besides on lunches and stuff. Hey, Rabbit, good to see you. How's everyone doing? Hello, Tina Beagle. Beautiful Tina Beagle, how are you doing? I heard you getting some shit the other day for saying something. Good for you. I find all of you that have the balls to step up and say something during those lives, like, I just want you to know every time you do, I'm like, good for you for sticking up, because it's ridiculous, and at this point, I don't feel like people realize how much they're, like, actively bullying Jules, and I feel like that's what's happening. Like, the only person that's been bullied off of YouTube currently is Jules, and I don't think she's being necessarily bullied off, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's not online and going live, and they have some contribution to that. So I just find that sad and sick, and it's not, like, not to sound like Jen. Hold on. Not to sound like Jen, but it's like, this was supposed to be fun. This was supposed to be, for me, especially, to say that as someone who came here not to make friends and just to, like, make videos. Like, I'm beyond that now, because the creative bug for video making has left me, or maybe I never had it. It was just, like, an attempt to do something. And that's why my, like, intro music is, like, at least you tried. Like, and that's, I tried. I did content, and I did well, and I created a following, and my channel might be dead now, but it is what it is. Like, to anyone thinking that I bought viewers, stuff like that, like, they wouldn't be here anymore, like, if I had bought these 10,000 subscribers. And I actually went up from, like, 10,600 and something to 10,700, so thank you to the few of you who have subscribed lately. I haven't seen an increase in a long time. And for the most part, I hold my shit, like, true, but, like, I had to take a break after, like, what I was posting. Was it Saturday or Sunday? I think it was Saturday. And I'm just like, I don't like it that people can push me still into being a complete and utter dirtbag, because the thing is, I think everyone has it in their ability to go beyond, you know what I mean? And I think just certain people either have been trained better, or, I'm not saying, like, we're like dogs or anything, but as far as my discipline in acting like a grown, mature adult, I'm growing, but I'm not there yet. And will I ever get there? God knows. I probably won't. But to mention someone's dead relative is not my bag. It's not the thing that I like to do, so I do apologize for doing that to that person and their family. I shouldn't have mentioned anything like that. To be honest, I did exactly what I say people shouldn't do, which is you get A and B, and then you respond with a Z and a Y. You know what I mean? Like, so I should have responded calling her a hermaphrodite or something like that. And, I will just say this, that, like, one of the things, and the reason why Jen says things about my beard and stuff like that, even though I don't have a fucking beard, is because I do have a disorder called PCOS that does affect my hormone levels. And it is triggering to be called something like that because it is something that I'm constantly dealing with. Like, I am not in any way, shape, or form hermaphrodite. That's someone who's born with those sexual organs. I definitely have just a vagina. But, you know, just FYI. But everyone has male and female hormones in them. It's just females are supposed to have more estrogen and males are supposed to have more androgen. And sometimes when you have disorders like PCOS, that doesn't always happen. So it does explain like my irritable like rage, and because I just have a hormonal imbalance and it's autoimmune. It basically stems from my Hashimoto's, which affects my thyroid. And, you know, but that's not an excuse, but it is like a reason to where like I might be a little sensitive to some shit like that. But again, I'm the type of person, if I go too far, I'm gonna say I went too far. So that comment was way too far. It's been since deleted. Anything else, I stand to. I don't give a fuck. But you know, I have a brother, and I couldn't imagine if I lost him. So that was just, you know, too much for me. And that's why I was pretty much MIA, quiet most of the weekend, except for in chat, because I'm like, I'm not going live. I'm not. This isn't what I want to do. This is what I don't want to do this, you know. But I don't mind getting on live and still saying hi to y'all. So hey, Susie QB, Susie Rotten Crotch, what's up? We got the Susies coming in. How's everyone doing? Come out of the bushes. You know, and I plan on doing content at some point. I don't know when, but I do want to do it. Like, I wanted to cover the Lily and Jack case, but true crime that is actively moving is just too hard with any sort of schedule or things. You know, it's just the news moves too quickly. So I might do a little, now that it's been out there for like over a month or whatever, I might do like a case video about it. But as far as actively following a missing persons case, I can't do that. I want to, but I can't. And I really want to get involved in more local cases, and I want to cover some old cases, and just a whole plethora of things that I want to cover. Jen needs to stop spreading lies, in my opinion. Yeah, on to Jen. Jen is, I don't understand why people support her. Like, she goes live every day, multiple times a day, and she blames Jules and everyone for everything. If it's not Jules, then it's insinuating Maria, or if it's not them, then she's talking about me. And it's just like, no one is trolling you but trolls. You know, the people coming into your virtual live streams or the vertical live streams, they're kids. When I say they're kids, because that's how the vertical live stream brings in a plethora of new people, and a lot of them are going to be kids, because kids are the ones that doom scroll the most and have no attention span to watch a long video, even a long live. I mean, shit, I can barely sit in a live. I find myself scrolling even during Jules' live, and I'm like, fuck Jules' live. I like get all distracted. I'm like, fucking death storm. Anyways, hey Jules, what's up? Hey little hillbilly, what's up? We're just driving around, chilling at the park next to my work. So I'm thinking of getting another dog. The Tucson area has so many strays that it's not even funny. And I've been trying to find Remy a friend, because he's so, like, he barks so much because I think he wants to play with other dogs, that it makes other dogs, like, standoffish. So I'm like, I need to get him a friend. And I want a bigger dog, but not a big dog. So I found, like, a boxer mix. She's at the shelter. She's been there since March. And I really want to go see her today after work. So I might go after work and see her. So maybe I'll go live. Her name is Primrose, and she's adorable. And she's about 35 pounds, so she's small, but not, she's more like a medium dog, I think. Right? 35 pounds, that's small or medium? She looks, I don't know. We'll see. I will. I'm going to go after work. I think it's open till 6 or 7, so I think I can get there just before it closes. So, like, I just want to, like, see her, and then I want to ask about, like, bringing my dog to meet her, because, yeah, we got to see, you know what I mean? I guess worst case scenario, I could always find her another home if it doesn't work out, you know what I mean? Like, I fostered many a dogs before. Medium? Yeah, she seems medium. And I want a bigger dog. I want my kids to have a bigger dog. My kids want a bigger dog. But we live in such a smaller place. I mean, there's people live in my building that got like 2 pit bulls. They'll come out with like 4 dogs. Typically, those people don't have kids. So, like, I guess that's where the space takes, you know what I mean? Like, their space is taken up by animals rather than kids. And that's how I was before I had my kids. And I want more animals. I just do. I'm like, yeah, if these people can have... But I couldn't get, like, a big dog in an apartment. I just couldn't. Plus, I want to go out and rescue one, and I can't... It's not really a rescue. I mean, I guess it's a rescue if it's a puppy, but is it a rescue, you know what I mean? I don't really want a puppy either. That's just too much work. Remy's gonna get a girlfriend. But anyways, back to Jen. I don't think that dog's Doberman. Maybe. I guess she could kind of look Doberman. She looks like a Scottish, like, hound dog. But I could be wrong there, too. She looks like that more as a puppy. Anyways, we got 6 dogs now. Damn. Oh, really? I had 8 dogs at one time. I'm sure it wasn't legal. Me and my mom had an issue of, like, saving dogs. And, like, 2 of them were hers. I think 2 or 3 of them were mine. And then the other, like, 3 were, like, rescues. And she was, like, staying with me. So we had, like, 8 dogs. And then one of the rescues had, like, a surprise puppy litter. Oh, shit, I forgot that. So after that, we had 13 animals. Was it 12 or 13? I think we adopted one of them out before she gave birth. Before a minute there, we had like 13 because of the puppies. But we got every single one of those dogs' homes. Like, good homes, too. We didn't work with any organizations or anything because LA, if you've been to LA, there is none. It's like Humane Society, and they barely can help. There's no non-kill out there. I mean, there might be now, but when I lived out there, every shelter was a kill shelter. I follow a Reddit page where it, like, posts, like, Tucson dogs and, like, dogs coming from other areas that are, like a whole lot of dogs that are being put down. And it's just like, I want to save every one of them. One day, I want, like, a dog farm. Yeah, dogs are a lot of work, and they're individualized. You can't just throw down like thank you, Slender Brenda, for showing your 1 month support of being a bish. Yay. Anyways, does Jen ever go live and not talk about Jules? And like, why is she so mad? And me and Chris are gonna go live, I think tonight, maybe tonight, and we want to respond to the. We have yet to see the Baltimore Rochelle skit or bit by Jules, and we want to respond to it. We want to see it. We want to watch it live for the first time and respond with everybody. But Lauren, Rochelle seems like she has a pretty good, like, what's it called? Sense of humor. Like, does she like cry because of it? She doesn't seem like the type to like cry because you put on a little I can't talk. Lord Baltimore filter on and start saying you're her or whatever. I don't even know. I know I'm gonna pee my pants laughing. I know that, but I don't think that she's that sensitive. So I don't understand why Jen cares so much. Have you noticed Jen saying A a lot? I was like, I think it's because her new bestie is from Canada. That's cool. I say A too. But Chris doesn't say A, but I say A. It's weird. Maybe he does say it and I just don't notice it. Ugh. Day is half over. And then I start a new schedule next week. This is my last week with my original team. Like, we all get split up next week. Well, besides the ones that haven't graduated, but like half of us graduated, half of us didn't, and like we graduated early. So we get to go to our like permanent positions now a month, like, well, it's not really a month now because we stayed with our, I don't want to leave, even though I did hear that I had the best manager coming up, so that's good. Most chill, thank God. So, because I have the most chill right now, and like that kid, let me tell you, if it wasn't for my manager, like that kid, like, should be running for president one day, because he's the one that like read me from jump and was like, we need to work on your like attitude, basically, like just straight up was like, you're gonna snap on someone. Like, and I was like, I am. I was like, I am. These customers are very angry sometimes, and he's like, well, how can I be like a good manager and support you? And this is the beginning, and now I'm where I'm at, which is like graduating early and getting like accolades and shit, and it's like, dude, he's the tamer of the AMC. Let me tell you, taught me good, solid, like, just life things. It's like he's half my age, so very good manager, very good manager. Scared to leave. Yam, I all use the way, keep it real. Yam, I always keep it real. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, for sure. Like my best friend who's like helped me out through, he's like my kid's godfather. He's like the one who helped me the most throughout my trials of separation and stuff and divorcing, even though I'm not fully legally divorced, but you know what I mean. Going through all of that, my bestie had my back, and like he's religious and I'm not very religious, and I feel like his prayers finally like stuck because this kid's religious. So anyways, very blessed. Ugh. I don't want to go back to work though. Like, I don't want to go home either. My kids are out of school. Fuck, I'd rather be at work. Just kidding. Love my kids, but school was a godsend. Now I'm just like, oh my God, what are we gonna do now? Like, one's going to summer camp though, like day camp. So that's just because he needs routine. The other one's getting a break because he did so good this year. It's like he needs a break from school or any sort of routine. Else he needs a break. Hell yeah. Thank you, Slender Brenda. Slender Brenda. I said Slenda. Whatever. Slenda. Like I'm from New York. That was a bad New York accent, but you know. Should look tonight. I can't do New York. Maybe if I'm like drunk, I could do it. Dude, when I get like, oh, I gotta stop talking about like work. I was gonna say, like, if it wasn't for Muggsy, I think that the New York calls would be harder. Like I got like like a fucking like New York jump-in style of being like dealing with difficult New York people. So now like anyone from New York that I ever encounter, I'm like, I don't know how to deal with you people. Like, you're nice even though you don't sound nice. Are you happy or not happy? I can't tell. Like, hello, Lisa with a hearty. How are you? Thank you. It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm enjoying life. I am. I wish the internet was more fun. I wish there was more fun chats to go into. I wish that people weren't so sensitive and also so hateful. And it's like I literally had a conversation with like a therapist about people that are obsessed with me that dated my ex after me and they're not even with them, and like it put the perspective in such a different perspective that I'm like, yeah, I'm not fighting with that anymore. Like, your proclamation of being still obsessed with me after being not even with that person is just like says enough. Like, you don't need to drag that person down any further is what I was basically told, and I was like, I agree with this. Like, what up? You being nice? Get the Tupperware ready. Treat him like Muggsy. If I did that, I would have a job. They did that last time. I remember who was coming in here. Use it wisely. For now. Someone was coming in last time. I don't remember. Anyways. The weather's weird. It's 95, but it's kind of cloudy. I guess it's like getting towards monsoon season. I don't know. But anyways, back to Jen. What is the deal with her constantly bringing Jules up? Like, does she not realize that it's the only reason she's brought up by anyone else? Like, I don't get it. I heard her talking to you. Was it yesterday? I don't know. I was watching one of her vertical streams randomly. And she was addressing William. And I was like, is it actually William? Or does she just think it's William? Like, the thinking people are people and then reacting like they are those people, that's a little weird in my opinion. I'm just like, you don't even know if that's them. You should wait until you get a confirm. She seriously can't. Jules, or if it's not, she literally asks the people in the virtual live about it, and they just like ignore her. And I'm like, do you not like take a hint? No one wants to talk to you. Uh-oh. Why are there fake William accounts going around? Oh, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, they're enjoying their break right now. She's completely obsessed. Muggsy, what's up, man? Benzo seriously can't do a live without talking about Jules. She's completely obsessed. And then Muggsy put thinking face Tina. What does that mean? Does that mean Tina, you think? I think that's what it means. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Who was mentioning your, what was I gonna say? Fucking Christ. Who was mentioning Dudley, really? Recently, was that Jen? And then someone sent me a Dudley live. I was like, don't do that. I don't think I said that, but this is don't send me any links to Dudley. I don't need to go down that road again. It's like, I don't care. I'm like, oh, that's still a thing? I thought there was a memo they weren't doing that anymore. Yeah, I was like, if you are subscribed to him, I'm dying from this fucking bronchitis. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna make it, guys. When she was talking about dealing with New Yorkers. Oh, yeah, I was talking about getting New York callers. I've been meaning to tell Muggsy, like, on a post or something, but I don't want to talk about work. So, but yeah, I'm like, y'all sound the same. You're all gruff and, like, grumpy. And I'm like, Muggsy kind of put me through, like, New York, like, attitude training. Because otherwise I would have probably snapped on somebody by now. Listen here. But when they get, like, honorary, I'm just like, you guys are so grumpy. Like, y'all are so grumpy. Even when they're happy, they say grumpy. Well, thank you. You save money, and they're just like, well, that's amazing. Why didn't I save the money earlier? I'm like, oh, Lord. I don't know, man. Like, here, I'll backdate it even further. Just please stop yelling at me. Is that the real Muggsy? I don't know. I don't know if I could have the fake William freaking modded for all I know. Do I? Where's Lindsay? Oh, there she is. Hello. I'm not walking in the sun, so I can't see. Let me go in the shade. Over here. Oh my God. Okay, I brought it. I was like, do I have to go back? I don't want to walk back. Fuck. Anyways, that was all my rant was about, is Jen Bailey being a weirdo and not being able to leave Jules out of her mouth, but yet Jules is the stalker or the harasser. It doesn't make sense. It's just like, I don't get the people that support this, and I don't get everyone's hate boner for her.
Because you don't like someone, just don't watch them. It's YouTube. I don't get it. I really don't. But clearly, like, I don't know. I need to have better avoidance behavior when it comes to all of this. I deleted Reddit, then I re-added it, then I deleted it again. Is it hot out there, Lindsay? Is it like super humid? It's so warm. My legs are like tingling right now. Like, ew. Anyways, I'm going to end this. I've been live for like 20 minutes, but you guys have a great rest of your day, and hopefully me and Chris will go live soon and react to Jules' Rochelle impression with super hot. Yeah.